Hello everyone, today we will be breaking down Swot and Steeple analysis, which are two of the most common tools used in business. Whether you are launching a startup, planning a product, or analyzing competitors, these frameworks help you spot opportunities and dodge pitfalls. In this video, I will be covering the definitions, disadvantages of using these tools, and real-world examples. First up, SWOT. SWOT is like a quick health check for your business idea. It stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This is a straightforward framework to evaluate your business internally and externally. So to break these titles up, strengths. What does the business do best internally? What makes it good? Like strong brand loyalty or top-notch tech. Weaknesses. The business's internal gaps, such as high costs or limited skills. What holds this business back? Opportunities. External changes like market trends or new technology. Threats. External risks like competitors or regulations. So what could go wrong for the business? Moving on to how to construct a SWOT analysis. So you start off by drawing a 4-box grid on a paper and brainstorm ideas with teammates. It only takes a few minutes. Be honest about the ideas you brainstorm, like looking from a different perspective, like an outsider. Let's give an example. Imagine a new coffee shop just opened, and its strengths are it has a cozy atmosphere and loyal customers, but its weakness is that the owners pay a high rent in value each month. Opportunities. Delivery apps are really successful now, like Uber Eats, and this is a huge opportunity for this business to double its sales without actually having physical space in the shop. Threats. Starbucks opening nearby. So Starbucks is a competitor for this business because it is a big chain with fancy drinks and they may steal their customers. So the shop owner thinks by using our strengths and incorporating our opportunities into our future plans, we can make our business stand out from the threats, which give us a competitive advantage against Starbucks. So by using SWOT, we can turn problems into a winning plan, simply. The advantages of using a SWOT analysis. It is quick and easy to use. Anyone can draw this shape and brainstorm in 30 to 60 minutes without special skills or software, making it ideal for beginners or small teams. It encourages balanced view, forces evaluation on both positives and negatives, promoting honest self-assessment and team discussions. It is versatile for any context. It applies to businesses, projects, personal goals, and non-profits, which help prioritize actions like leveraging strengths against strengths. And it is an action-oriented starter which directly links insight to decisions. And of course, there are several disadvantages to using this as well. It can be subjective, especially working in a team setting. Opinions matter. Without hard data, this can lead to bias. Businesses have a dynamic nature, so the external factors may constantly change. This analysis captures one moment but ignores changes over time, requiring frequent updates in fast-moving industries. And SWOT analysis can often be oversimplified. Cramming everything into 4 boxes can miss nuances like interconnected factors. It simplifies complexities. And lastly, no prioritization. What is steeple analysis? It is like the big picture that zooms out to the whole world around the business. It is for what's happening around there that affects the business. So it stands for social, technological, economic, environmental, political, legal, and ethical. I will now go into more depth for each strand. Social factors cover demographics, cultural norms, lifestyles, and consumer behaviors that shape demand and workforce trends. Technological factors include R&D, which is research and development, new production efficiencies, digital tools, and innovations that can cut costs, create competitive edges. Economic factors examine growth rates, inflation, unemployment, exchange rates, and fiscal policies impacting costs, sales, and profitability. Ethical factors address moral issues like fair trade, corporate responsibility, diversity, and stakeholder expectations beyond legal minimums. Political factors involve government stability, trade policies, taxes, and international relations that affect businesses' expansion and risks. A legal factor details employment laws, health safety standards, and compliance rules businesses must follow to avoid penalties. And lastly, environmental factors focus on sustainability, climate regulation, source scarcity, and green practices influencing operations and reputation. The advantages of using the Steeple analysis. It is comprehensive, so it covers every major outside factor like social to ethical in one tool. So you get the full external picture. It boosts planning. It shows opportunities and risks early. It is also simple and flexible. It can be constructed easily. Forward thinking. It forces the business to look ahead instead of just today's problems. It prepares you for future trends. And the disadvantages of using is that it is time consuming. Researching 7 areas takes effort, and small business owners may get stuck in between the steps and never finish the analysis completely. And it also lacks depth on specific. It is very broad, so it may not go into specific, and it keeps it shallow. And it also ignores internals, only studies outside of the business. This may miss its own strengths or weaknesses. So combining it with Swot can create balance for the business. And lastly, it is hard to act on. It flags problems but gives no solutions. Swot versus Steeple, when to use which? Swot is more suitable for quick internal audits or project launches, but Steeple is for strategic planning, market entry, or crisis preparation. But ultimately, businesses combine Swot and Steeple because they fix each other's gaps for a complete strategy picture. Netflix also uses something like this. Let's break it down. Strengths: huge content library. Netflix has tons of their own shows and movies. These keep watchers hooked and paying. This is a huge internal win for Netflix. Opportunities: this combines Steeple and Swot. Faster internet and smart TVs are everywhere, so Steeple spots this opportunity. And Swot says grow with apps and live events. Cord cutting. People drop cable for streaming. Steeple sees this trend, and Swot grabs these new fans. Threats. Disney Plus is a huge competitor for Netflix. Rivals launch cheap bundles, and here Steeple is used to flag market pressure, and by using Swot we can come up with tactics to fight with competition. What Netflix did was they used their wide selection of library, which is a strength, plus the technology trends, which is an opportunity to beat rivals. That was it for SWOT and Steeple analysis. Thank you for watching.